You had a relationship with a girl. You loved her very much, ready to do anything for her. But she left you. Maybe she said she wasn't feeling it anymore. Maybe she said she wanted to be alone, or she gave some other reason. What did you do then? You ran after her. You kept calling, sending messages, asking her friends about her. You tried everything to get her back, but what happened? She moved further away. Then a time came when you got tired. You realized it couldn't go on like this. You started focusing on yourself. Your career, health, friends, you focused on everything. Slowly, you started to forget her. And right at that moment, when you no longer want her, when her place in your heart is almost erased, she comes back. She calls, sends a message, maybe even asks to meet in person. This has happened to so many people that it can be called a universal truth. But the question is, why does this happen? There are several reasons behind this. For example, we want what we don't have, or what is hard to get. This is called the scarcity principle. When you were chasing her, you were easily available to her. She knew you were always there for her. But when you moved on without her, she realized you were no longer easily available, and this scarcity drew her back to you. The second reason is loss aversion. People want something back after they have lost it, because people don't know how to value something when they have it. They understand its importance when it's gone. And when she saw that you were truly moving on without her, she felt that she had really lost you. This fear of loss compelled her to come back to you. The third reason is validation seeking. Many people understand their own worth through the love and attention of others. When you were chasing her, she was getting that validation. But when you stopped, that source of validation was gone, so she wanted to get it back. The fourth reason is ego and pride. Sometimes people leave relationships because of ego or pride. But when they see that the other person has truly moved on and is doing well, their ego gets hurt. They want to prove that they can still influence that person. Now the question is, what should you do in this situation? When she comes back, what should your reaction be? There are a few options here. The first option is to take her back. Many people think, hey, she came back. That means she loves me. Let's start over. But this can be a big mistake, because you have to think about whether the reason she left the first time still exists. If she has truly changed, if she understands her mistake, if she is genuinely remorseful, then a second chance can be given. But this is very rare. In most cases, people make the same mistakes over and over again. The second option is to forgive her, but not get back into the relationship. You can remain friends with her, but you won't return to a romantic relationship. This is a mature approach. The third option is to avoid her completely. If you feel that this person will bring a negative impact into your life, then avoid her completely. But the most important thing is not to lose the strong person you have become through this whole process. When you were chasing her, you were dependent, weak. But when you focused on yourself, you became self-reliant, strong. This transformation is actually your biggest gain. Now I will share with you how to avoid this situation, or how to handle it. First, don't invest so much in a relationship that you lose your own identity. You must have your own life, your own dreams, your own goals. A relationship should be a part of your life, not your whole life. Second, never chase after anyone. If someone wants to leave you, let them go. Don't try to hold them back by running after them. This not only destroys your self-respect, but also pushes the other person further away. Third, focus on yourself after a breakup. Go to the gym, learn a new skill, spend time with friends, travel. Develop yourself in such a way that you become a better version of your former self. Fourth, follow the no contact rule. After a breakup, have no contact for at least 3 months. No phone calls, no messages, no social media interaction, nothing. Fifth, when she comes back, don't make an emotional decision. Think logically. Has she really changed? Or does she just want to get you back? Now I'll share a real-life example with you. I had a friend, let's call him Rahim. Rahim's girlfriend was Fatima. Rahim loved Fatima like crazy. He was always available for her, showing up anytime, anywhere. But one day Fatima said she couldn't do it anymore. She felt Rahim was too possessive. What did Rahim do after the breakup? He called every day, checked on her through her friends, and even stood in front of her house. Fatima started to avoid Rahim completely. After 6 months of this, Rahim became frustrated. He realized nothing would come of this. Then he started to focus on himself. Rahim joined a gym, took a new course, and started hanging out with friends. 6 months later, Rahim was a completely different person. He got fit, became confident, and learned new skills. And right then, when Rahim had almost forgotten Fatima, Fatima called him. She said she missed him, that she had made a mistake. But Rahim was no longer the same person. He talked to Fatima, but he wasn't excited like before. Rahim understood that Fatima wanted him because he was no longer available. Rahim told Fatima that he was happy with himself now. He didn't need anyone else. If Fatima had truly changed, she could talk to him again in a year. I told this story because it shows how a person can transform themselves after a breakup. If Rahim had kept chasing Fatima, he would not have achieved this transformation. Now another important point is, don't improve yourself just to get your ex back. Improve yourself for your own sake. Because in the end, you are the one who will be with you. Another thing is, when she comes back, try to understand her motives. Does she really love you? Or does she just want your attention? Or does she have some other problem in her life and she sees you as a solution? If you feel that she has genuinely changed and truly loves you, then you can think about giving a second chance. But in this case, there have to be some conditions. First, she must clearly admit that she made a mistake and why she made it. Second, she has to show proof of her change, not just in words, but in actions. Third, this time the relationship must have some new rules and boundaries. Fourth, you have to maintain the new version of yourself that you have become. You can't become dependent again like before, but the most important thing is to believe in yourself. You are a beautiful, valuable person. If an ex doesn't value you, that's their problem, not yours. Look, many people will come and go in life. You can't please everyone, you can't be everyone's choice, but you can't lose yourself. I know that this kind of situation is very painful. When someone leaves us, it feels like the whole world has ended. But believe me, with time, everything gets better. And when the time comes, you yourself will understand who is right for you and who is not. The person who left you probably left because they weren't right for you. And when the right person comes, you won't have to play all these games. The right person will value you, respect you, and won't even think about leaving you. So my advice is, don't chase after anyone. Focus on yourself. Make yourself so good that people chase after you. Love yourself so much that you don't need anyone else's love. And remember, her coming back is not your victory. Your victory is transforming yourself, taking control of your life, becoming dependent on yourself. The last thing is, whether your ex comes back or not, live for yourself. Fulfill your dreams, achieve your goals, find your happiness. Because in the end, you are with yourself. And if someone truly loves you, they won't leave you. And if they do, then understand that it wasn't love. So brothers, love yourselves, respect yourselves, and remember that you are not alone. We all go through situations like this. That's all for today's video. I hope it was helpful for you. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get more videos like this. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section.